right, we're back. Circling Back podcast coming to you live from the lodge. My name's Will DeFreeze, my right, Dave Ruff.
What's up with it?
After
doing a
Luka
pod.
hits a game winner, that's what you're gonna start with.
Saving my voice.
Okay.
It's legitimately scratchy. I yelled. I got very excited.
It was an exciting.
Plus, I'm
play.
saving it for too much dip.
It's an exciting sports play.
I don't want to hijack this pod with Luka.
Okay.
Do you want me to? Because I will.
I'm just saying that's the energy you're starting with after Luka does
I'm just.
that.
We're 2 games. 2 games. 2. We're all evened up.
Okay.
Even with the Stars energy too?
I've got the Stars energy.
My Golden Knights are just cruising, but again, too much dip will save it.
I love too much dip, but I hate not being able to talk some sports with you guys every once in a while.
You can talk your little
You
shit.
can talk it.
No.
I just didn't want to
No,
hijack it.
no, I don't want to step on too many toes here.
Yeah, you were saying something
Yeah,
about Man United Twitter this morning. I know
Dude,
everybody wants to hear about
Just be
that.
careful. Be careful out there. Don't tweet about anything Man United today. It's going to get
Care
you
to join
absolutely
us to
flamed.
discuss?
It depends if it's on the rundown.
Well, let's say.
I don't even have access.
Micah
I don't have
does.
access to the rundown that Micah always sends me. So I don't have the guts to ask him for access to it. So I'm just kind of letting it float.
Are you on that text chain?
Yeah.
I feel like you should probably have
TMD.
access.
What's up, Dillon?
What's up, fam?
Is it cold in here? Because I'm feeling shivery.
Oh man, he did it.
But it's actually because the
actually
AC, the
comfortable.
AC is just going.
Is that a spooky season callback, or that was part of one of Dave's
I
nicknames?
believe
he
you were
gave
doing
me.
shivering.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Or maybe you were shiv, like
like a prison shiv.
I shanked you.
Like I'm gonna shiv
There
somebody.
were numerous. Somebody made a list of all the nicknames. That someone.
Yeah.
That
Shout out,
Dave
I'm gonna
made.
need to see that list. If you did, please
Quite a few.
email it to me.
It's on the Reddit. Who was Big Spooky?
You.
You.
Oh,
You're
I was Big Spooky.
You're big. Yeah, Dave gave
I
you
was
the
Little
best.
Pumpkin.
Little Pumpkin. Yeah, actually, that might be my favorite.
Yeah, Lil Pumpkin was really good.
It's not even clever.
Lil Pumpkin was really good.
It's almost.
Yeah, it's sneaking up.
pretty close.
It is fall beer
Pretty
season
close.
in Austin, Texas.
It's not.
You gotta lay off this.
At
bro.
least 7 people agreed with me.
That's Brett Merriman on the mic, just for those wondering.
Hey guys,
Pumpkin flavor doesn't come out until it drops below 83.
but that's like November, and like I can't
It's
wait. I
October.
can't wait that long.
It'll be mid 80s in October.
It's good you're here because I have always been the one jumping the gun on doing fall stuff. Just my internal clock always just tells me like, hey, Will, it's the last week of August. Might want to start,
Well,
I don't know, making pot roast and drinking some fall beers.
maybe
but
some
stores
soup, too.
will start putting those on the shelves pretty early.
Because they know idiots like me go out and they're like, oh shit, Shipyard Pumpkinhead.
But to be fair, if I walk by Shipyard Pumpkin Ale, I'm gonna put it in the cart. It's coming with me. It's coming home.
take it on home.
Coming home.
I was
How's
going to
it
play
go?
it, but I think we got knocked on YouTube last time I used that clip. So
Okay.
I think
Wait,
I have
didn't
to
you-
retire that
Didn't
button.
you put something over it?
Yeah, I did. Which,
Yeah.
speaking of, yeah, we're doing worst of tomorrow again.
Oh shit!
It's still time to get your story in.
They're so fun.
Worst of at washmedia.com if you want to send in your story. We've already got some heaters up in the queue, but I want them all because if we don't use it this week, we'll use it another week. Just send it in.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Don't hold back.
If you broke your butt parkouring off of a construction site, then we want to hear about it.
We want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the dude from last week, or
Mhm.
he just was he even parkouring, or he was just
He aimed for the bushes, dude.
escaping?
He aimed for the bushes.
If
That's
you
tough.
accidentally picked up some prostitutes and didn't pay them, and the pimp came after you while you're in a limo, we want to hear that.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
want to know about
More of that. More of that.
it. Yes.
I wasn't meaning to do programming notes that early. It just seemed like the time to do it with the.
It fit.
You can do them whenever you want.
It's
Let's
your
do
show,
'em.
man.
Go follow Circling Back Pod on Instagram and Twitter. At Circling Back Pod is the @. Just type it in and mash that follow button. It's really easy to do. Also, leave a review and 5-star rating. We'd love to see them. Maybe we'll even read some of the best ones that come out soon. Also, every Tuesday and Friday, patreon.com/Circling Back Podcast. Like we said, we're doing Worst Up tomorrow. And then on Friday, we'll do listener voicemails like always. And you can catch us over on youtube.com/WashedMedia. We'll be doing Happy Hour Live. And every single episode, including this one, is listed on there. You can see our beautiful faces. Beautiful faces. Our beautiful faces. Dun-dun-dun.
Quick
Dylan
note
doesn't
there.
even know.
Yeah, it's Marilyn Manson.
Oh, okay, it is.
We also have Twitch. Twitch.tv/WashedMedia.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen the video, but I had a
Oh my
I had a
God.
Luka. The only thing that compares to Luka's game winner was Lambeer's.
So,
Dude,
can we get
I got
someone?
it.
Why didn't Luka throw that from half court, half shot it?
I got a video idea, and I don't know if I want to say it here. Should I say it here? Randy can do it.
Yeah, Randy.
It'll be easy. Have you seen how they're putting "Father Stretch My Hands"
Yeah.
over the game winner? They did it for Dame's shot. They did it for Luka's. We might need that on Bill Lambeer's.
I thought you were going to say we should put Luka's shot in with us reacting to the Bill Lambier
That
shot.
is also good.
You didn't acknowledge it, but I know you saw the article from the Chicago Tribune from years back
Do you wanna-
addressing that.
Yeah. They made it so the Bulls won't hit a game-winning shot at the end of the game.
They made it so in crunch time, if there's a shot to sway the game in one way or the other, it's going to go in Detroit's favor.
Nah, I mean that's all hearsay. You know, like I know the guy that made the game came out and said that, but do we really know? Did they have the technology back then in order to make that happen?
That is impossible.
Let me
It's
say
not
this.
impossible.
Let me say this, Dylan. Maybe you should have had a bigger lead.
Okay, if you watch the end of that game, Pippen just stops dribbling for no reason. Like I was trying to run around, and he just stops and starts doing like his get off me thing. Like why'd you just stop automatically? That's computer.
He heard the
systems.
pitter-patter,
And
dude.
He passes it
Isaiah was running
to
circles around
Horace.
him.
He passed it to Horace, and then in 0.1 second later, Lambeer strips it from him. And then
If I
he's
were
ready to
you,
hit
I
a
simply would have
60-footer.
scored more points.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
My favorite was people calling you out for you saying, "I won that game. I
won
won that game."
I won that game.
It's like, no, you literally lost the game. You
Dude.
can't say that you won the game.
Lambeer's just not hitting a 60-footer as the time expires.
No, if you go back and look at his career, he has a history of hitting 60-footers.
I actually was curious and looked up how many career three-pointers he has.
I'm going to say 3. Or is it 0?
Guess.
It's less than 5.
I was going to say 4.
It's over 200.
Okay,
Oh,
fuck off.
Yeah, I did not know that, so I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I hate. I really hate to say this. I have nothing. I have like hardly any actual connection to that Bad Boys team. I was just too young,
Yeah.
and so like it sucks. The only connection I have to it is Bill Lambier being kind of a jerk when it comes to being in grocery stores.
And now we know that Michael Jordan still hates Isaiah Thomas to this day, which is funny.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like if people talk shit about Isaiah like they did after The Last Dance, I'm just kind of sitting there like, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. Like I wasn't posted up as a 3-year-old watching them win the NBA championship.
Right.
I don't even know if I was talking at that point.
You're just pooping your diaper and hanging out.
Yeah, sure.
Or
Probably.
something. I don't know.
I don't know what do 3-year-olds wear diapers?
Some of them.
Yeah, if they're
Big Poopy
if
does.
they're slow to pick up the whole potty thing, yeah.
Big poopy.
Big Poopy.
I have a question for you guys. Do we have a new sponsor alert here, or have we done this before?
We have a new sponsor alert.
If we have done them, it's been a while.
New, possibly refreshingly. Yeah, it's new. I'm pretty sure.
We did
Right?
we did it a month ago.
Did we?
Yeah,
I think
July 27th to be
Oh,
exact.
see, I was out for that.
This is a recurring
I was
Dylan.
out. New sponsor for your boy.
recurring sponsor alert.
We've had these shirts forever, and they're great. They're a menswear staple, as are T-shirts, but it's been long plagued by horrible conditions, shrinkage, bacon neck, color fade, parachute fit, wrinkles, and stretching, to just name a few. Dylan, you know all about all of those based on some of the shirts that you wear.
Uh-huh.
No matter how long you've settled in basic tees, it's long enough. Besides every classic, there's a modern take. Cuts Clothing has completely changed the game. Their T-shirt has enough quality and style to wear in the office, on a date, or anywhere in between. So now you don't have to choose between a classic look and a modern feel. In 2016, Stephen Borelli was struggling to find the perfect T-shirt. So you know what he did?
Made one of his own.
Well, yeah, he wanted something that had enough quality to be worn professionally at work. He had enough style for a night out,
That's what we're all looking for.
the boardroom, or the discotheque.
Oh,
Versatile.
yeah.
And no matter where he looked, nothing fit the bill. So he took matters into his own hands, and the result was a product that you could be proud to wear anytime, anywhere, without sacrificing comfort, fit, fabric, and function. The only shirt worth wearing. These shirts are athletic and tailored looking, and they're perfect for work, a date, and everything in between. Pre-shrunk, wrinkle-free, and retains its shape over time. They even have, and you know we love custom engineered stuff. It's called Pika, P-Y-C-A, pro fabric that can only be described as buttery soft. I think you guys can.
I can attest to that. I've tried it on. It's wow.
Here's what you do when you shop Cut. You choose your collar. You can do crew, V-neck, or Henley.
Which one are you? What's your favorite? What's your
I'm a
go-to?
crew guy. I
I am
like to
too.
mix in a Henley every once in a while, but I'm mainly a crew guy.
Dylan's normally a V-neck, but these don't go deep enough for him. He wants the one that goes like way down to his navel.
It's only crew in my crew.
You want
Dave.
that pet cleavage.
I'm not a V-neck guy usually. I don't think I'm cool enough to pull off a V-neck. That's
You're
why.
not.
That's why I stay away from
You're
it.
not.
Well, then
Yeah.
you can also choose your cut after you choose the collar, whether it's elongated, a split hem, or the classic curve hem. They have a great mixture of long sleeve, short sleeve, collars, cuts, and colors that we have you ready for any situation. They even have something that they call the Steve Jobs advantage. You know about Steve Jobs?
I've heard of them. Yeah,
I'm kind of dressed like him today.
every
You
day.
can stop spending so much time and energy picking out clothes in the morning. I love that. Just throw on a cut shirt, some pants, and get on with your day. Just do it. It's the only shirt worth wearing. That's why Cuts is the only shirt worth wearing, guys. Loved by favorite athletes, entrepreneurs, and even podcast hosts. It seems like everyone's wearing Cuts these days. Get 15% off your first order by going to cutsclothing.com/steam. That's cutsclothing.com/steam for 15% off. The only shirt worth wearing. Dillon, let's get into it. What did you do this weekend?
I had a nice little weekend getaway. Went to Nashville, Nash Vegas, as Brett called it this morning.
That's right.
I had a nice little just weekend in Nashville. You know,
Nice little.
saw some sights, had some good dinners, had a nice little brunch. Stopped by the Johnny Cash Museum.
Thank you.
Didn't see any
Thank
Instagram
you.
stories from you.
Yeah, I didn't feel the need to document the whole trip or any of it. I don't know.
Literally didn't put up one.
Yeah, I didn't put up anything. Yeah, I was just having fun, man.
You're just getting off the grid.
I was just off the grid, man. I just get away from the grind.
People just having fun, living in the moment, not a phone in sight.
Exactly.
Mustbenice.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Tell us about your Nashville hot chicken experience.
I had some hot
Is what?
chicken, but I didn't go to like one of the hot chicken staples. I just went to restaurants that happened to serve hot chicken.
Wait
and
a
it was
minute.
part of a
Staples
bigger-
serves.
I didn't go to an actual Staples.
Okay.
No,
Oh.
I don't think they had chicken there,
Beat me
Brett.
to it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think they do
I
either.
saw you were loading up for it. I'm sorry, Dave, for stepping on that.
Yeah. I had some hot chicken. It's chicken. It's fried chicken.
Where
I
did
like
you get it? I
chicken.
need to know more about the chicken. Like, what did you get?
Actually, yesterday for brunch, I got hot chicken and waffles. How about that? You don't see that.
Oh,
Bulking
How
season,
was
if I've ever
that?
heard
'Cause
of it.
normally the chicken and waffle, I feel like
You're
least
not,
some
you're not
to
a
be
fan of
desired.
that combination?
it's a good combination, but I feel like the places that are known for it don't necessarily have the best fried chicken.
I always feel like I'm just eating leftover like chicken from the night before.
Exactly. And I don't. Maybe you had a Nashville. They're kind of known for the hot chicken thing. Maybe they do it better there.
It was
Was
good.
it hot chicken with the waffle?
It was hot chicken with the waffle. Yeah,
That's a great combo.
yeah. So you got the
you
the
have syrup?
spiciness and you have the sweetness of the syrup. It's
What kind of syrup did you go with?
I don't know. I didn't ask. It just came with some syrup on it.
Did you even go to Nashville? Honestly, Like,
Yeah,
what is
what-
this?
You just have a low key weekend at home. Like, what's going on here?
I went to Nashville, man.
'Cause
It was
you
good. It didn't like knock my socks off, but it was good.
If you didn't come back with a Johnny Cash T-shirt for your boy, I would have thought that you just didn't even go. But the fact that you had the bag from the museum, I don't know if you had to get that on eBay or something. Maybe Amazon Primed it.
Thanks for bringing that up. I am such a good friend. Yes.
You are. I was not
Yeah.
expecting you to do that.
I made 2 trips there because the first time I went, the sizing, and you brought up that it's COVID time. We're in a pandemic, so maybe like
Yeah,
they're
ever
not
heard of
they're
it?
not as stocked as they typically are. They had no larges in the whole place, man.
Mega tough scene.
So the shirt that I got you was probably like my 4th-ish choice on the shirts. The one I wanted to get you was just a black one that said cash in white block letters across the front, super tight, but understated.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even have an XL.
Well, thank
Well,
you.
you might be a medium boy at this point.
It
You're a large boy.
totally depends on the shirt.
You're a
Okay.
large
Totally
boy.
depends on the shirt. I bought a shirt from where was it? Some company the other day, and it was I ordered a medium, didn't fit at all. Ain't no cuts, that's for sure.
It ain't no cuts.
Ain't no cuts. Yeah, I was just like, okay, this medium fits like an extra large. I don't really know what to do. And then sometimes I'll get one, and I'm like, yeah, this thing's not.
Look,
What,
I'm too fat for this.
On the chicken with waffles, was it a chicken strip or was it an actual piece of chicken?
it was a breast.
Oh, nice.
It was a full breast.
You
Just
don't-
one?
You don't
Because it
need
was on
bones
top-
with
yeah.
your chicken and waffles.
Yeah, it was
it seems
just
dangerous, but I feel like it's the traditional way to
Is
do
there
it.
not bone in the breast? Or maybe you can serve it deboned?
one. It was like it was basically like it was what you get at Chick-fil-A, like just a breast on a
Oh,
on
okay.
a waffle.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I understand now.
Okay.
Interesting.
Look, Will, if you don't wear the shirt, my feelings won't be hurt.
I'm wearing the shirt.
Okay, good. I hope you do. Hope you enjoy that. Brad, I didn't get you anything.
That's fine, dude. Have you
Got-
been to the one in Gainesville, Chicken and Waffles?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah. He's got a franchise.
Danny Werfel, Heisman winner.
Yeah, sure was.
Yeah, people forget that.
I want to say thank you for the espresso rub.
You're welcome,
Acme
Dave.
Feed and Seed espresso rub you provided me.
I have no idea if it's good, but I saw it and I thought of you because you're
The folks at home get a
you're the
whiff.
meat smokers only guy.
Yeah, I plan on smoking.
So I was
it.
like, you know what? This says Dave all over it. So I got it for you, Dave. I'm a good friend. And
I'm just gonna put this rub in my coffee.
I want you to know I value our friendship, and that's why I got that for you.
Well,
Cool,
I don't really
cool,
like to put a
cool.
monetary value on friendships, but
Okay.
but I do appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Maybe one day I'll provide you with the gift of ribs. They come from the gift of the rub that you got me.
You recently gifted me gains, which I still appreciate.
Well, we're waiting to see the dividends.
Fair.
Oh,
You got a gift, Dave. Like 11 pounds of sausage.
Is that the world's longest piece of sausage?
Why did you get so much sausage? It's unnecessary.
shout out to backer John. Yeah, his family. I don't have the name of it in front of me, but once I cook it, I'll give you all a plug. Not that you need it, but his family, has been in the Italian sausage business for a long time. He sent me two. I didn't even know Sausage Links got this long. I guess I did.
No
but,
one, unlike anybody.
I mean,
knew that.
it is like 15 feet of sausage.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
The whole squad eating off that sausage.
Yeah, we need to have a sausage party.
We can do that. Isn't there a website you can do that? Like you can go and RSVP and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Maybe have a big sausage pizza.
Ooh, sounds pretty good.
What do you think about that?
You can make so many.
I'll have y'all.
sausage
I'm gonna have
pizzas
y'all
like
over one day. We'll do we'll do pepper, sausage and peppers. Just
that. Ooh,
Oh,
love
yeah.
sausage and
That
peppers.
sounds good.
maybe some gabagool.
Wow,
He didn't
What a
send
treat.
gabagool, which is kind of insulting.
what a treat!
Yeah, what was he thinking?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna send it back.
Do you know who he was sending it to?
Send it back. Hey man, you forgot the gabagool.
The
What,
gabagool.
Send it back with some stuff taken out so he can fit it in.
Maybe when spooky season rolls around, he's gonna do. He's gonna send some to the gabagool.
Wow, interesting.
Where did you store this?
I had to do some rearranging in the freezer.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you
I
have-
was thinking about it. If
It is a
if he
problem.
had sent that to me, I didn't have enough room.
It was a problem.
You have a meat freezer in the garage?
I don't discuss that.
Okay. In the academy?
Why not?
It's one of those things you just don't discuss publicly.
I don't think
Your
it's
meat
I don't know if
freezers?
that's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how about that? Are we still talking weekends?
Yeah, what'd you do
Yeah.
this weekend, Dave?
I just want to say that storm that blew through early Saturday morning unexpectedly was killer.
I'm upset I missed it.
It was a big boy storm.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Straight line winds, a lot of lightning, some close lightning strikes. Woo.
My sister picked me up at the airport. She's like, by the way, we got pissed on Saturday morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, man, we needed it. That's
At
what
least an
that's
inch
what
of
I said
rain
to
at
her.
Mabry.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty much it. Hung out with Will Saturday.
Well, yeah, Saturdays were indeed for the boys.
Huh.
Dave and I hung
That's
out.
weird. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, you were in Nashville. Quotes.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Well, as
there.
people know, I mean, let's not get too deep into Saturday. Let's talk about Friday real quick. And your boy went dumb on the cast iron. I made Meat Smokers Only Instagram's page. Not
They
to brag.
posted you?
Not to brag. Got
Wow.
the post.
That's like 4 pins.
I know.
For meat.
It's big. Whatever happened to
The
getting
4 pins and meat?
4 pins died.
They were weirdly funny.
It was a really good Twitter account. Now it's just I don't even remember the last time I saw it on my feed.
They roasted the homie once, but it's okay.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Well, someone pointed out that his Supreme shirt was not an authentic Supreme shirt, and they RT'd it.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird that your son wasn't wearing an actual Supreme shirt.
Someone pointed out they don't make children's shirts, so that's how they knew it was fake.
What if it just shrunk a lot?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hard to say.
Anyway.
Yeah, I got one of the comments that I saw that I think really kind of summed up the steak that I had the other night was just from #NoahJD on Twitter. He said, "Will, with all due respect, I never thought you had this in you. This is a great steak." I was like, well, I think thank you.
Yeah, that's very backhanded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did something that not a lot of people are doing, and I had steak Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night for dinner.
Yeah, you don't see that.
I didn't plan it like that. It just kind of, that's how the cookie crumbled. And so I went the fuck off. And I have to say, that was the best in-home steak I've ever prepared.
It looked really good.
I texted you guys beforehand. I was like, I'm kind of nervous right now. I bought I carried a Buzz into the grocery store, and I bought a steak that was out of my price range. Didn't think it was going to be that much money. And then he handed it over to me, and I was like, oh, that's more than I thought it was going to be.
Was it from Japan?
I don't know if it was from Japan, but was it Wagyu?
Japan.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, when I saw how much it was per pound, I was like, well, that one looks like it's under a pound. And it was under a pound, but not by much. So I spent way too much. And Sally was just like, really? She wasn't even there to eat it. She was
Damn.
working on Friday night, and she was just like, are you serious?
Good for you. Treat yourself, man.
Yep. And then Dave and I went out to Sally's parents' pool on Saturday for just a few hours. The rain kind of stunted any longevity
It was
we had.
a perfect time.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
we just
like,
went out and took a dip.
We weren't out there all day boozing. I was getting my vizzies going.
Sure. As one does.
It was the pool. I was surprised that the pool temp held like it did. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler because of the rain, but it was good, man.
They keep it at a good temp.
They have a great pool sitch because they have the trees that that cast a shadow on like half the pool. So if you want to, you're like getting too much sun and you're on your swan float, you can just kind of kick off and go into the shade, then go back out there, get some more sun.
I mean, that's
UV
big.
rays, vitamin D. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Don't you put the D on your back all the time, Dillon?
That's what Dave does.
Luka
Man.
did that last night.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
He sure did. Man.
Yeah, then yesterday was just for sports, I guess.
It was a big sports day. You talking about my Golden Knights or anything else that happened?
Nah, I wasn't really talking about your Golden Knights.
Will's riding with the Stars.
The most no, actually, the only
Over the
thing
Avs?
the only thing I rode with was no, I'm definitely riding with the Stars, just to be clear. But the only thing I rode with yesterday was just I was on the Mavs train.
Did you watch?
Well, I watched like the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter and then overtime.
You caught the.
That's my NBA watching right now.
That was fun. Although you did miss it. They were down 21 in the first half. They erased that deficit.
That's savage.
It's truly savage.
I got some sun yesterday too. I didn't know you could swim in Lady Bird Lake.
Yeah.
It seems like it's way too close to a downtown to
Any
I get that.
river that's adjacent to a
major-
large metropolitan area, it's probably not too safe. I didn't know people swam in there. I mean, obviously people paddleboard, so it's not like super unsafe.
right.
But I didn't know that people actually like freestyle in there and stuff.
I don't think they do. I think it's actually technically you're not supposed to. But if you like fall off your paddleboard, which I
Yeah.
did,
It happens.
yeah,
Wait, so there's people in there just freestyling?
dude, there's
Like just spitting bars?
no, but there's a
Just in the
sandbar.
booth?
There's a sandbar where everybody stops, like right by where right by the South Lamar Bridge, and everybody hops off their paddleboard and hangs out on like this big sandbar.
Every time somebody like touts a sandbar, if I'm at the beach, I always go out there. I'm like, where the fuck is this bar? Like, where's the sand that they're gonna serve me? Just a cup full of sand on the rocks. I'm an idiot.
Sandbar.
This is
You
what I
get it,
do for a
Will?
living.
Do you get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
There is a boat though that it's like a donut. It just has an umbrella and a trolling motor
Seen
a
this.
and it's just people are just getting lit up on.
Yo, we should like.
We should get one, dude.
Oh, that's.
Maybe get Vizzy to
Sorry,
sponsor it or
Randy.
something.
Oh, is that a roast?
Randy had a pitch.
He wanted us to get one. Like Randy,
That's
it's probably
right.
not
Yeah,
gonna
we'll just
happen.
buy that.
He just wanted us to buy one like
The dude just loves the water.
he's so
He
aquatic.
loves getting just annihilated on a body of water somewhere, floating and moving it a mile per hour
Where are we gonna store that boat that we buy?
at his apartment.
I would definitely like to paddleboard. I didn't know it was back open. I'm very excited about that.
Yeah, they have a good little process too. Mashed up distance. It was fun. I got some. My back is pretty burned up.
That's not a surprise. We know who
Face
you are.
is pretty good though.
Face looks fine.
Yeah, totally. I was.
Did you go
vigilant.
no hat?
No hat.
Dude, you are wild.
I went no hat.
You're using SPF, right?
Either a 30 or a 15. Yeah, I like to let some sun through.
I mean, I don't think 15 actually does like anything. 30, I think you're actually treading in like, okay, now I'm getting.
I've seen 3 before.
Yeah, it's
And I'm
pointless,
like,
I
wait.
think. Yeah, I'm a 30 guy.
In what
I've
world?
never had any issues with 30.
30 is usually my low. I went 50 yesterday. Hit some
30 is like the
balls.
New Balance of sunscreen. It's just like, yeah, it'll work. It's fine.
It's the Air Monarch.
Dude, don't trash New Balance.
I have a pair of New Balance. I like them. So does my dad.
I kind of like
I accidentally
Kawhi's.
bought some the other day.
Oh yeah.
993s.
I don't even know what they are. I literally got an email. I wear stuff from this brand all the time. I'm a Leon Dor. It's like a
I was sick, dude.
streetwear brand, and like I like everything they put out, but I can't afford everything they put out. They put out these shoes, and I got the email mid-pod, and I was like, well, shit, I missed out last time. So I thought it was like a lottery system, and it turned out it was just a reservation system. So I accidentally spent way too much on a pair of New Balances
Are
that
they
I
fly,
don't really
though?
want. I guess, like, to be honest, they're not my favorite, but now I'm the proud owner of them, so I think I'm just gonna have to sell them on the second market.
I actually
Secondhand
got some
market.
stuff from
The
Elion
second market,
Workshop.
The second market, yeah. The what? Alien Workshop?
Elion Workshop.
Oh,
Alien
Is
Workshop.
is that owned by Elion Gonzalez?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's Cuban.
All right, man.
What the hell just happened?
I don't know. I was trying to make an Alien Workshop joke, but
You know what? Speaking of skateboarding, you know what's coming out? I think next week.
yes,
Tony
Hawk
Hawk.
Pro Skater 1 and 2.
you have set. You are claiming some things. You are really touting your abilities in this, and I hope it translates. I hope this is a thing for you. But
If
I just
it's-
want to know that you're coming in hot.
If it's the same gameplay as they've had traditionally, whether it was on the original PlayStation or whatever PlayStation it was, PS2, they had a game for iPhone for a little bit that's no longer in the App Store, unfortunately. If it's the same gameplay, I guarantee I'm the best in this room.
Whoa. Definitely better than me. I don't
You
think
put me on a vert ramp, I'm the highest in the room.
I've never played the game, so
Ever?
I don't recall ever playing that game.
Are you serious?
Man, that's weird.
That's crazy.
Is
'Cause
he
that
shitting
one was like not
The
just
soundtrack is enough to keep Dillon out of there.
Yeah, that's true.
Is
Dylan
it a-
doesn't really want to listen to
You
that.
don't want to hear Goldfinger.
I don't even know what that
99
is.
Red
but
Balloons, right?
99
No.
Red Balloons.
Did they remake
Fuck.
that song?
99.
No, that's like Nina.
Yeah, they did.
I kinda like
they
that
must
song.
have. They must have remade it. Yeah.
99.
Red Balloons.
Great song.
Yeah, it's a
German
good
in that
song.
too. Yeah. You like that song?
Yeah.
It's about the Berlin Wall, I think. or
Look,
something.
my taste in music
East
is
Germany.
it'll surprise some folks. All right, I'm out there a little bit.
Dude, you're crazy. You love Elton John. You like all like
I'm
the
loco, I know.
obscure artists.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you see any live music in Nashville?
You know, a lot of it's shut down, Dave, because of the pandemic. Little,
Okay.
you know, a lot
You
of
didn't do
bars had like little, you know, little small stages going with 20 people in
No
there.
pop-up
checking it out.
shows. No John Party surprise.
Brantley Gilbert was unfortunately not playing. Try to catch him. Or like Jason Aldean. That would have been super tight. I'm being sarcastic in case y'all can't tell. What, dude?
You don't want to see you wouldn't have gone to see Aldine?
If Jason Aldean did a pop-up show in this office, I would, for free, I would leave.
That would be weird if we didn't get free access.
I'd be like,
to a
Jason,
show
I
in the
appreciate
office
you
we pay
showing up.
for.
But I'm out of here, man. I can't.
What if it was just an acoustic set? I would actually be
Maybe.
less likely to watch an acoustic set because it's way more intimate, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is weird.
Yeah, that would be one where it just felt like
Be more cringe.
he's singing to you as opposed to like just singing a song.
Yeah, like I feel like you're making eye contact when you're singing Amarillo Sky.
Now John Party comes in here. Oh my goodness.
Have
It's
I to-
on.
Have I told you my idea for Taylor Swift?
No.
I think she needs to redo the Folklore album before she tours again and dresses the songs up to like party bangers.
So EDM it.
I don't know if EDM it's the word, but 1989 in a little bit. Just make it like take everything and just make it like upbeat and
should
tour
collab.
worthy.
Collab with DJ Khaled or like another DJ.
What about Martin Skrillex?
Is he the Wall Street
Yes.
pharmaceutical guy that got arrested?
Yes.
That's right.
Does he apparently have an unreleased Wu-Tang album?
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that is so
Somebody
weird.
should do that. Just give a DJ that Ryan Adams redid the
Summer of
what album? Was it 1989?
I think
Yeah.
so. He did something like that.
Is that little nerd really just sitting on an album and not releasing it? What's the point?
Call him a little nut.
Little nerd.
Oh.
He's a little
Yeah,
nerd.
I think so. I think he has the album. I don't know why you just don't burn
What
a CD.
jerk. Like, I'm just gonna keep this to myself.
Have you guys checked your email in the last 5 minutes?
No, should I?
I just got Micah's newsletter email in my inbox.
Well, that's exciting.
And he actually teased this to me on Friday.
Huh.
and he said, "Yeah, I have a great section in this one." He was like repping it. We were at the pool together.
I see it.
And it just says a short list of things going viral this week. You want to know what that short list is? The first is COVID-19. The second is this newsletter. Then Tom Brenneman, and then the photo below, which is a photo of his calves in the Washed Media studio.
Oh my god!
Like, what is he doing?
Dude, this is such a long. This is a really long newsletter.
Micah doesn't mess around with his reads of the week.
I mean, he put some real effort into this.
Imagine having a meeting with Micah like 5 years ago, and you're like, "Who is this guy? What's going on?" And like you were both on the meeting invite, and so your email got automatically imported to his thing, and then all of a sudden,
And the photo below.
you're getting emails from Micah every single Monday morning
I
regarding this.
I hate that we're gonna get these during every Monday recording of circling back.
I think he does it
It's
intentionally.
gonna like force our hand into talking about
He
it.
always texts me. He's like, "Are you recording it?"
Oh my
I
goodness.
want to press send.
Dude, no photo cred? I'm gonna sue his ass.
You should.
I took this
You
picture.
should.
Yeah. I'm taking this newsletter down.
I think you should.
Do we have anything else on this weekend?
It's fun.
It's a fun weekend, man.
You know what else is fun? Changing your socks.
Features.
Shout out Features. Changing your socks can make a huge difference in your daily walks or hitting the links. Runners worldwide have made Features their sock of choice, and now you can get the same benefits specially tailored to the golf course. Their elite golf sock keep feet cool, dry, and blister-free while providing a custom-like fit that won't bunch or slip during your backswing. Features its engineered sock with targeted compression, anatomical design, and a moisture-wicking material for unsurpassed performance. We got a bunch of these in the mail. Not going to front like we didn't get some free ones. I have to say, when I got them, I was like, all right, more socks, new sock sponsor. Very happy about this. Started putting them on. Insanely comfortable.
Very good socks.
I can't believe how light they are.
They don't feel. That's the thing, though. They don't look like they would be lightweight, but when you put them on, they breathe very well.
Yes. I've been doing it on the Peloton because they do have the little tab in the back, so the blisters are just
You got to have that blister
happen.
tab.
They're not going to happen. And I was just impressed by these things. Then I brought them to Michigan with me and went on the golf course with a brand new pair of golf shoes. I don't want to understate that. This was fresh out of the box, first round in Michigan. Wore them with Features the entire time. Not one single blister. Not one. Features helps you achieve your best every day, now on the golf course too. Targeted compression hugs the arch of your foot, keeping the sock in place and preventing it from bunching, slipping, or sliding down into your shoe. And the anatomical design conforms to the left and right shape of your feet, creating an enhanced, custom-like fit that reduces discomfort and prevents blisters so you can focus on your game. And if we need to do anything, it's focus on our game. And they also have a lifetime guarantee. Lifetime guarantee.
I banged some balls yesterday at the range, man, and I was rocking them. Went home. A lot of times I take off golf shoes. Yeah, you got that grass plus sweat smell. Dude, I was good.
Yeah.
The wife didn't yell at me.
No, these are legit. These are very legit. Feature socks will change how you feel about socks forever, and you can get $10 off your first pair of Features when you use code CirclingBack at features.com. That's FEETURES.com, promo code CirclingBack for $10 off your first pair of Features. We put all the links to these in the description of these episodes. Just go down there and click it. Make it happen.
They also have like a seamless toe situation. Usually there's a seam on the toes.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what doesn't have them? Features.
As somebody who mixes up their lefts and rights all the time, I do appreciate that on the very top of the sock, it's not hidden or anything. It just tells you L and R. And I'm like, all right, I can put these on. We're styling. So yeah, go to features.com, promo code CirclingBack, $10 off your first pair of Features. This next thing just says grinders and blenders and nitrogen infusers.
Sounds like a Stefan party.
Sounds like someone's about to make some coffee.
grinders, blenders, and nitrogen infusers.
Yeah. We're going to Dillon's house, and they have grinders, blenders, and nitrogen infusers.
Provided by intern Serena.
What you say?
Provided by intern Serena.
Oh yeah, shout out to intern Serena, man. She's the realest. So I'm taking my coffee game very seriously now, as everybody knows.
we know.
Everybody
Well,
knows
apparently
that.
not seriously enough, though.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that's fair to say too, because I was basically peer pressured / bullied into buying a burr grinder from our listeners. Thank you for that. I used it for the first time this morning. It made a fine cup of coffee. Because I don't know the difference really yet.
You're not even going Saram.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, so people reached out saying like, dude, that's a metal grinder. Like that, you're white trash for that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
need a ceramic grinder. And I said, what? Like, I just can't keep up with the coffee snob culture. I can't. I'm trying.
You're gonna end up buying like a $200 ceramic grinder, and then like 2 weeks later they're gonna drop like a laser grinder, and people are like, "Oh,
Laser.
Dillon's like got this platform, and he talks about coffee on it. It's just like he's not even like with the latest and greatest tech."
Some dude DM'd me.
How much have you spent on coffee shit in the last
Hold
week?
on. Some dude DM'd me. He goes, "I have a ceramic grinder that I don't use anymore. If you want it." And I was like, "Well, tell me about it. Like, what does it do?" He goes, "Well, it's ceramic, and it's a hand crank." And he goes, "Honestly, it's a lot of effort to grind your beans." Like, well, I just spent.
You're a strong guy.
It's like I just spent $70 on I have electricity in my house, which is very convenient.
It's like a pencil sharpener.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it looks like something that the Amish would use or something. Anyway, I have this expensive.
I was thinking long and hard about the Amish yesterday for some reason. Dude, what's up with them?
They're wild.
Just living, man.
Are you allowed
coffee?
to talk about the Amish in a way that's like
What's
saying that
their
it's a
deal?
little weird that they're still doing this?
Like getting around in a horse-drawn buggy?
Yeah, like
I don't know.
I was just thinking about it the other day, and I was like, is it like can you talk negatively about Amish people?
You typically can't talk negatively about any group of people.
I know. I just feel like the Amish, like they're not going to hear it.
Unless it's like Ohio.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
be careful with
Ohio. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry to derail you.
No, it's okay.
For some reason, I was sitting on my couch just thinking about Amish people.
So
Springer.
this guy offered to send me his ceramic hand crank grinder. I don't know if that's the official. That's not
It
how
is
you
now.
say it, but that's
Okay.
how I'm
Hand
saying
crank.
it. And I was like, man, I just spent all this money on an electric one. I'm just going to go with this for now, see how it treats me. And so far, yeah, it's working. But I don't know the benefits of these different kinds of grinders yet. I know that the consistency of the ground is better with the one I'm using now. But a ceramic, like, what's the difference between a ceramic and metal? I just don't get
Remember that time where you took an edible and you were so high that you were just standing there at the bar and they called you the ceramic grinder?
it. I don't remember that. No,
It was a long time
I don't
ago.
recall that. So this goes down, right?
Super.
So this happens, and then I get a text from Serena, who we mentioned earlier. Shouts to Serena, very nice young lady. Reached out, she goes, "Dude, do you have a nitrogen infuser yet?" And I was like, "A who? A what? What's that?"
I want
She
that
goes,
text.
she's like, "You drink cold brew, right?" I said, "Oh yeah, I make it at home. I can make my own cold brew. Everybody knows that about me." She goes, "Well, I have a nitrogen infuser." I said, "Tell me about it." And 20 minutes later, there's one en route. And this thing is not cheap.
So you have to replace the nitrogen?
Yeah, it has little
Every-
canisters that you screw off and screw back on and all that stuff.
Okay. I remember it was a big deal in the paintball days to have a nitrogen tank instead of
Mhm.
CO2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh, it's more consistent, man.
Is that what they do for boxcar derbies?
Yeah.
I believe you
Is
can
it?
also
That's
I don't know.
I
What-
think it's still CO2 thing.
you can also
It's just
attach
CO2.
different gas canisters to it if you want to make soda, for example. I think you can do that with this thing. But
You got a soda stream.
it's similar to what a soda stream. Yeah, I used to have one. Those work really well, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, this thing's en route. I will report back when it comes in. But please don't reach out to me anymore about what I
No,
need
DM Dillon.
because
No.
I spent too much money. I can't keep.
You just outlined
shelling
a
out.
success story of someone reaching out to you.
Yeah, it
Coffee
might.
is one of the cheapest commodities that you can like ever even buy. Like it's so
Yeah.
cheap, and the beans are so cheap,
Oh,
and you're just out here trying to make it the most expensive hobby that you have at this.
I don't
point.
know why. What am I doing?
You've spent more on coffee in the last week than you've spent on golf in like 2020.
Oh, there's no question about it. No question about it.
You're having people import beans to you.
Yeah. I need to chill, but at the same time, I want to chase down the best cup of coffee I can possibly make in my house.
You want to be the premier hand cranker of beans.
I want to be
thought he was a
hand
flicker
cranking
of
beans
beans.
until my arms just sore.
Wow, Brett.
Brett, grow up. Grow up. What's flicking beans, man?
Oh man, you just
Jeez.
Gosh. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Please stop sending me things to buy. 'cause
Somebody
I
want to
will
hit me
buy
with
it.
them frijoles, let me know.
Beans. That's beans.
You
I would love some beans to just show up
like
at my
just
door.
coffee or just like pinto and black.
I'm turning away.
Borracho.
I'm turning away beans. People are like trying to like, hey, my family
Are
makes.
borracho beans the best beans?
I don't know.
Borracho goes so hard.
I don't know.
I'm looking into this. I just want everybody to know that I am considering the nitrogen infuser.
I would love to treat everyone to a nice nitrogen cold brew at some point that I make myself.
At what step in
Already
the
not you.
process do you add the nitrogen?
I
The
believe
end.
it's at it's at the
It's
end.
very,
It's
like-
right before you drink. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I believe you just pour the cold brew into this. What is it? A receptacle? What did Dave call it?
Carafe.
Yeah. And then it has a spout, and then the other end of it is the gas, where the gas goes, and you turn it over, and it just spits out the good stuff.
Can you put a beer in there and make it nitro?
Ooh.
Probably so. Yeah.
No, I think once the beer's already done, I don't think you can just like put it in there.
And you can adjust like how much it does. If you want it like super foamy, you can do that, or just like a touch of nitro. You can hit it with just a dash.
Touch of nitro.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna nitro everything now?
Dude, I might just nitro fucking everything.
The homie's like drinking Sunny D, and you're just making a nitro for him. It's hella
It's
frosty.
just cascading in this little sippy cup.
He's
I
gonna
had
have
a
like,
nitro beer kick. Pinehouse has a good one.
if I see the only time I won't get a beer on nitro is if it's just a style of beer that I don't like. But if I'm at a brewery and it says that something's nitro, I'm going to try it. I love nitro stuff,
Yeah.
especially if it's like not like a dark beer, because that's what I think things are most likely to be nitro,
stouts, yeah.
like a nitro stout or something like
I've
that.
had a nitro pecan porter, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always mix it up. Pinehouse is good about mixing up their nitros. They'll also do some IPAs sometimes nitro, and it's my favorite. It's my favorite thing in the world.
I cannot imagine going to a coffee shop or a bar and seeing like, I got two choices. One is nitro, the other is not. And choosing the one that's not nitro. That is insanity.
Well,
You always go nitro.
it's a totally different texture, though. I mean, sometimes you're just in the mood for like a.
I don't want to hear it, dude.
Okay.
You could. It's fine. You're on the podcast too. I want to hear it.
Here's what I want. I want someone to explain to me, like scientifically, the difference in using metal versus ceramic. Like, what's the difference in the finished product? I want to know.
Metal might affect the taste.
I think it might be just a more coarse grind when you use a metal one. It's a finer grind when you use that ceramic.
You can
I
set
don't fucking
the
know.
coarseness of the grind with the grinder I have. It's very sophisticated. Okay.
We get it, dude. You're flush with cash, and you're just buying all the
No,
coffee
that's
stuff
not
in the world.
that's not what I'm saying. I just want to know the difference.
Do you have a conical bird? A conical burr? Is that what it's called?
Cuisinart's the brand. I don't know if that first word is the brand or is just part of the actual model. I don't know.
I found one of those sites that's going to answer my question, but to do so, I'm going to have to battle through about 15 videos and just a lot of unnecessary backstory. So that's great.
I'm gonna walk into a Starbucks and just ask them for a ceramic ground cup and just see what they do.
They're saying that the ceramic lasts longer, more durable.
Oh.
And they are also known for handling espresso roasts better than steel. So if you have an espresso machine that doesn't do all the work for you, consider getting a ceramic grinder. I can't read. Okay, cool, man.
All right.
Awesome. I think you're fine either way, and I don't think anybody would be able to tell the difference, but
I
what do
don't
I know?
think so. Oh man. All right, we got through that.
Dylan's coffee journey. I'm excited.
It's my coffee journey.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dave, did you want to talk about your blender?
Yeah, I'm about 2 weeks deep on the immersion blender.
How much have you immersed yourself into it?
Oh, dude, I'm immersing every morning. I'm waking up and just immersing. It's the best part of waking up, immersing into my cup.
Ooh,
Yeti cup.
I don't know if
Sick,
that's
dude.
it.
No, that's what I'm doing, though. I'm putting the immersion blender in there.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It creates it's fun. You drop it down in there, kind of like has a little stand that protects the blades. You just hit the setting. I do it on a low setting. Just creates a whirlpool. It's kind of fun to watch too.
Oh.
And the results will not shock you. I'm highly optimized. Just wait till I mix in some nitro.
I'm gonna ask an anonymous question on this week's mail-in about immersion blenders, just so you and Sally can talk about them for 45 minutes while Dylan sits here like a dumbass.
I mean, okay. Yeah, I'm not immersion blending yet.
It's easy cleanup. I bought it for like $35. You're
Dave,
gonna end up buying like a
Dave, I don't-
$300 one.
Yeah, I don't need to spend.
You're
any
gonna
more
have some
money.
ceramic one from Japan. I said from Japan.
Japan.
We already did it.
I said it was from
Yeah.
Japan, David.
Man.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you for doing that.
Do you use an immersion blender for smoothies?
I wouldn't.
Or is it mostly just for,
I wouldn't.
for
I think you
more
could.
viscous
I think the
things?
stuff in there is too heavy duty. You need to
Okay. I mean,
I
actually.
mean, Dave's
chop
got a
it up.
Vitamix. I don't think you need to be using an immersion
That's true.
blender when you
Yeah,
got
talking
when
about
you got
dropping-
you don't drive the Toyota Camry when you got a Rolls Royce sitting in the cupboard.
Oh,
I am
Dude, that's
I
good.
am very, very wealthy.
That's a
So,
good
yeah.
analogy.
I do have a
Very
Vitamix.
good analogy.
It was a wedding gift.
Talk about
actually.
dropping bags, man. Those things are so expensive.
That's the one reason I wish I would have registered for something, because I just want a Vitamix.
They're sick.
Oh well.
I got you for your birthday, Will. I'm gonna get you a Vitamix.
Please don't do that. That's too much money, Brett.
Yeah,
Is it that bad?
Yeah,
Dude, they're like $500.
they started
Yeah.
like the base model's like 350.
Don't buy your boss a vitamin.
No,
Sorry,
it's
Will,
not the move.
I'm not
the
getting you a
move.
Vitamix
Be more
anymore.
thirsty.
I'm not getting you a Vitamix. I'll get you a Nubs Knob gift
Get him a
card.
Celsius.
That works. That works too.
Dude, Celsius is still BOGO.
It's Dave. I got 4 today.
Okay, why don't you?
Where y'all getting these?
7-Eleven down the street.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
How about
Oh.
that? How about that? Okay.
Sorry.
Huh.
They are BOGOing though right now. It's huge, and they're so $2.
Yeah.
Versus
Dylan-
Red Bulls that are like
Dylan
9.
only drinks Monster.
All right, Kyle.
Monster is my road trip drink.
Oh, really?
There's
I don't know
Wait,
why.
I didn't what?
I don't know why.
There's a
Oh my
white,
God.
The white can Monster.
It's because I don't travel with my
really
ceramic blender. So what am I going to do? I can't be out there just grinding.
Oh.
This is why I don't go on road trips with you.
I don't drink coffee from just like regular coffee shops anymore.
Dude,
Don't
are
do
you
like
kidding?
the-
Gas station coffee is some of the best coffee you can
You're
get.
right. I will not. I'm not too good for a gas station coffee.
Our old gas station had something called Campfire Blend, and it would just absolutely flame you
Ooh.
off the earth.
Is that Summer Moon?
No, this was in Michigan.
Oh.
I'm sure there's numerous Campfire Blends out there.
Yeah.
But you knew that if you were getting a cup of that, you were getting some absolute diesel fuel. You're going to fly off the earth. It was going to be great.
Just straight up gas.
Straight.
Was it infused
Nitro.
with nitro?
Hard to say.
God, I'm gonna infuse everything.
What other gases can you infuse coffee with? Like helium?
I don't
what's your
thi- I don't
favorite
think you want
gas?
to do that. My favorite gas?
Yeah.
Not gassing the squad up. That's my favorite gas.
That's
good.
the right
Nice.
answer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Even though you never do it.
Bullshit.
He literally brought us gifts today. We have to be nice to him.
Yeah, jerk.
Whatever. We'll see if this is any good.
Have you guys heard the devastating news?
Oh
no.
This is especially tough for Dillon, who still is trying to use it to this day. But they've put a bullet in the head of Internet Explorer.
Oh man. Come
Do you even
on.
know like that they have other browsers out there? Or are you just totally Internet
Dude, I haven't-
Explorer?
Come on. I haven't used that since I was like, like downloading nudies.
I
as
remember
a
at Grand X
teenager.
one day you got like a new laptop and you were like, "Well, can you come in here?" And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And you were like, "Hey, dude, I'm trying to download Internet Explorer and it won't let me. Safari's just like not letting me do it."
I'm a Chrome guy. Google Chrome, that is.
Okay.
But Internet Explorer, man, the OG, right? It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was
the
the
first, but it was
original.
like the first like mainstream, like the one that everyone used.
What
Browser.
browser does everyone use in this room right now?
Chrome.
Chrome.
We're all Chrome.
Chrome. I used to be a Mozilla Firefox guy.
Who
Oh, I know
wasn't at
Moz-
one point?
Dude,
That-
Mozilla was like, that's the one that like people would tell you, like, no, that's what you need to be using to
Yeah.
prevent, viruses and pop-ups.
I don't even know when
Mozilla.
I made the conscious switch to being full-time Chrome, but I definitely was Firefox for a very long time.
Yeah, I was a Firefox boy.
I guess I'm a sucker for aesthetics because Chrome is by far the most aesthetically pleasing.
Definitely. It's just the most minimal. You don't have to
Minimal,
worry
and their
about
little logo is like the Google. It's just like, yeah, I know that you're spying on me, but
and they were the first ones to do the like the URL box is also a search bar thing.
Yeah, that's huge.
Which is cool.
That's huge.
very smart.
Yeah.
Really cuts out the middleman.
Sure.
Typing in Google.com.
it was 25 years old.
Dang. Good for them. Good run.
I'm just gonna miss like trying to download like 15-second clips and stuff and just having it crash. And,
Just getting hella viruses.
yeah.
I used to use it to explore the internet.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's interesting.
That's how I explored.
Interesting.
Yeah, they're just doing away with it. It says Microsoft announced this past week that they're getting rid of the Internet Explorer on August 17th. So it's already been done. They're just not going to support updates. This happened a week ago. According to the announcement, the web app from Microsoft Teams will stop supporting the most recent version of the browser this coming November, while the rest of the service apps in 365. Like, is anyone still using this stuff?
For the last like 5 years, who do you think they put on the Internet Explorer like project management team? They're like, hey man, what are the goals of that team?
Have you guys heard what they're replacing it with? This is not a joke. This is me actually telling you what the new browser is going to be called. It's called the Microsoft Edge.
Okay.
Is it a car?
For real?
Edge. Gonna hop on your browser and do some edging.
He's no stranger to micro edging.
Oh man, edging. Wow. You get it, Brett? You know what edging is?
I got that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You always talk about your Edge fund, how much you have saved up.
I don't.
Oh, man.
I don't think I do. I don't
You
think I
sure?
do.
You
Yeah.
sure?
Pretty sure. Edging.
I don't even know why I put
Funny.
this on the rundown. I think I just wanted to pour one out for
Yeah.
a real one.
It's not like
Well,
yeah.
it's worth a discussion. It meant a lot to all of us. Maybe not Brett and Randy, but
No, it was definitely the internet app that we used in like 5th grade. You go to look at databases in your high school library, which was not 5th grade, but you know what I'm saying.
Why do major corporations stick to what using like instead of just using like the G Suite? Why do they go strictly with like whatever it's called, the email that you have to actually have Outlook? Like what? Like why is that a thing at this point? I've never understood why people are still doing Outlook.
Old habits die hard, you know.
I've been trying to pivot us to G Unit.
You could convince me right now.
G Unit.
G Unit.
Dude,
That's
I
what
used
happens
to
when
love
you get a
G-Unit.
new email.
Shout out Lloyd Banks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Not just a shout out.
It's a major shout out.
Fucking shout out.
No, Outlook. I feel like Outlook is for like blue blood companies. They're like, they're that's what they're doing. Gmail's for more like cool hip.
I just always feel bad. Like you'll go to like a restaurant. I guess not anymore, but you'll go to like a coffee shop or something. You'll see somebody like walk in, get a coffee, and they look like they're all like, and then they just bust out like a Lenovo laptop that they're clearly just using Outlook on. I'm like, oh, this stinks for you. Like you clearly don't want to do this.
Outlook is just no fun.
No.
It's just straight. It's just emails. There's no functionality there.
Outlook makes me think of school, like having a .edu.
Oh, we had, what was it called? We had something else, not Outlook, but it was just trash.
Do you think there's any colleges using Slack?
I'm sure there are classes using Slack.
Can you imagine slacking with like your classmates? Like just there's that one D head tossing in a fire GIF.
Do any of you use the Slack account that I've set up for Wash Media?
I would if we used it. I used to have a group
I keep wondering
text.
why no one's responding to me.
I only use it to,
Oh.
I send files to myself using it, and that's the only thing
Yeah.
I do.
It's really good for that.
Yeah, for sending it to your phone, it's like the easiest thing in the world. But everything else, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to Slack Brett right now and be like, hey, Brett.
You could, dude. I
Why
respond.
not?
Because
He's right here.
I don't even think he would have it on. Do you?
I don't have it
What if
on
you were
right
just
now.
slacking this whole time with KJ in the other room?
That'd be tight.
He strikes
If
me as a
KJ
guy
wants
who
to
uses
get-
Slack.
Should I get him an account for Wash on Slack and see if he starts using it?
What was the thing that Micah got us into? Avo?
That dude, don't even pin.
Oh
You
my
can't pin that on
gosh.
Micah. That's unfair. Micah was tasked at Grand X with unrolling like a new productivity software for everybody, and I felt so bad for him. He asked me, he's like, I
It
think
was like
he's-
week 3 of his tenure.
He sent me like a G chat, and he was like, "Hey, have you ever used this before, Will?" This is back when he talked like very officially to everybody, and I was just like, "Yeah, I used it in my old job, and it was literally the worst."
Well, like the
Asana.
Asana. not
Asana.
Avo. Avo's a lawyer rating service.
sauna.
It was like the Joe's section when Joe was running. I can't remember what that was called, commerce and stuff. They used it pretty well, so we tried to use it in media, and like color me shocked that like a group of like creative media types like
We-
didn't have a task manager.
Well, we abandoned
software
it.
rollout go well.
Abandoned it like a week in, and no one said anything. Like no one like checked to make sure we were like checking off all of our items in Asana.
I never.
So I was
even
like,
made
why
an
am
account.
I doing this?
Never made an account. I remember my first
I love
ever
that.
lunch at Grand X. I went in. Everyone didn't know how to say my name correctly, and then I remember one of the main things that people were trying to drive home was like, "Everyone, please get on Slack. We're doing Slack now." I didn't download Slack for 2 years after that lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Slack was pretty helpful.
You're a bad
But we
boy.
operated solely on You and I operated
Yeah,
solely on
G-Chat.
GChat on PGP
Yeah,
and Facebook,
Facebook. The Facebook.
the Facebook.com.
You also went to the wrong office on your first day. People forget.
Not me. Always haunts me.
I picked you up.
That's on
Classic.
Grand X. That's not on me.
It's
You got to change your business listing. If you're gonna move
I
offices.
should have clarified. I didn't really give you much.
No, but my dumbass is probably in every single person's like email signature, and I'm just like Ubering to a yoga studio in Westlake.
R.I.P. Yoga.
It's really just embarrassing to have your boss pick you up for work on your first.
You should have
day.
just walked a little bit further and gone to Rudy's, got some breakfast tacos.
I
How'd
should
you
have.
know?
I should have. Yeah, I didn't know. I had to go buy a car the next day. It was just depressing. You know what I did this morning? I folded some laundry.
Mm.
You know what I
Okay.
folded?
Would you fold?
Just
Some
about-
figs.
I was gonna say this is probably about figs.
Some of the greatest scrubs that you will ever see. Figs is an amazing company who's had the backs of awesome humans since 2013. They create ridiculously soft modern scrubs that help healthcare workers look good, feel good, and perform at their best. And the world changed overnight, and doctors, nurses, and other medical professionals immediately ran to the crisis. And since then, They've been working extra long hours, distancing themselves from their loved ones and risking their lives to save ours. They've sacrificed a lot, but not just now, but all year round. So shouldn't someone be looking out for them? Luckily, that's exactly what Figs is doing. You want to hear more about their COVID-19 response?
Yes.
I'd love
See how
to.
awesome this company is?
Please.
They've donated over 30,000 sets of scrubs to hospitals across the country, $100,000 to the Frontline Responders Fund to help ship PPE and supplies, and they've sent hundreds of care packages to those who need it most. They've also created their own 3-layer protective face mask and utilized their supply chain to produce millions of N95 masks and PPE. Figs will continue to do whatever it takes to support healthcare workers during this challenging time. You should too.
I believe so too.
Folding these things is just an absolute delight. It doesn't feel like you're just folding pieces of fabric. You're actually feeling like you're folding something nice, like a nice pair of like joggers. They're just great.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
The waistband is just an actual waistband. It feels athletic as opposed to just a drawstring.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Anyone who's ever put on a pair of scrub bottoms knows that it's just a drawstring. When I did my Halloween costume last year, when I dressed up as Sally, I was kind of bummed that I couldn't fit into her Figs, and I had to wear some really bootleg scrubs.
I think that was 2 years ago.
Was it?
Time flies, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've been having fun, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know? They come in a bunch of different colors and styles, from a classic V-neck, Dillon, to straight leg pants and more fashion-forward collared shirts and jogger pants. Not only do they look good, but they're comfortable too. Like, very comfortable, ridiculously soft, and some styles even have the yoga waistband that I was just talking about. So they don't stop at scrubs. They also got lab coats, jackets, tote bags, compression socks, and more. They've even got masks up on the site that I've heard are quite comfortable. Today, it's important more than ever to recognize all the selfless medical professionals in our lives, whether you're one of these awesome humans or you're someone who wants to say thank you with a set of scrubs. Figs has your back and is offering listeners of Circling Back 15% off for a limited time. Yes, I said 15% off. Just go to wearfigs.com. That's WEARFIGS.com and enter code STEAM15 at checkout. Again, that's wearfigs.com. Enter code STEAM15, 15% off. Just do it. Some video game stuff, guys, because we're gamers now.
Esports Minute.
Not to brag, but we're e-athletes.
Check us out on Twitch.
Oh, can we just save this for too much deal? I'm kidding.
No, we can't do that.
Ha.
We can't do that.
Yeah.
I downloaded 2 games this weekend, Dave.
I did not know you did too.
I downloaded PGA 2K1 or whatever it's called.
2K21.
2K21.
Right?
2K1. 2K21.
You can't look something like that up.
Nah,
so.
you can't. And I also downloaded the hottest game in the game right now, Fall Guys.
Dude, I'm bummed.
We
I'm an
did too.
Xbox guy. Do not have access yet.
Parks has been playing it a little bit, and so have I, and it's fun.
I get why people are addicted to it. I understand.
It's going crazy.
I see
right
people
now.
with like Ross has been like really going in on it, and I feel like it's like he's addicted. I don't know how much he's enjoying it, but like he can't stop playing it. I feel like it's one of those games.
So I downloaded it, and I kind of forgot that the PGA game was coming out. So I downloaded Fall Guys and started playing it, and then I checked my phone in between games, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
We got some promo
we got
codes.
some PGA news right now. I got to download this right now." And I have to say, I want to play more Fall Guys right now. We need to get a PS4 in here.
Be a real shame if Dillon bought one.
Yeah, can you trade in your like metal grinder for a
Why don't you-
PS4 at this point, dude?
Spending all your money on coffee.
You know the next Call of Duty, like the full trailer is released in a couple of days too, Dave. I'm sure you're pretty horned up for that.
I am.
Yeah,
I am, and I
Cold
will play
War.
campaign. Not afraid.
So when the new PS5 comes out, I assume that they're going to have a Call of Duty kind of thing with it, or are they just going to keep the regular one?
I don't know how any of this works anymore.
I want the map to change so that I have so I'm not at as much of a disadvantage as everybody else. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I want something new to come out so that I don't have to drop into Verdansk and just get absolutely waxed by dudes who know this entire landscape with the
You
back of
don't
their
know your
hand.
way around Verdansk yet, is what you're saying.
I feel like Randy's getting
Yeah.
antsy over there, and he like wants to chime in and correct us.
Oh,
Keep your
he's
mouth
got
shut, Randy.
I can see a vein in his forehead just forming right now.
He's just
He's
moving
that,
around.
He's
a
that
lot.
kid in class with the veiny forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
So I played PGA 2K21 until 2 a.m. Saturday morning. I played a four-man. It's 4 of us, 4 buddies of mine, from high school.
Played a
Played
scramble?
teams, 2 and 2. Yeah, scramble.
You can do that.
That's fun.
That's funny.
It's really fun.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Is this cross-platform?
'tis not,
Oh, so I
which
can't.
is a major bummer.
I was gonna be kind of bummed if you played till 2 a.m. and didn't hit me up about that, because like
Here's what we'll do. We're gonna get a PS4 up here at some point. We'll make it work.
Okay.
At some point we'll play.
Okay.
Because it's fun. Honestly, it's not that different than the old version of the game, but I mean it's like a low pressure group gaming thing where you can talk about whatever. You can maybe have a couple vizzies while you're playing. Maybe if you want to do
maybe
that.
a high life if you're really feeling wild.
Yeah, maybe mix that in. But I
Maybe,
recommend it. It's fun. It was it was Friday night. I was kind of buzzing off sports and good way to wind down.
I kind of expected it to be exact. I mean, I knew I shouldn't have done this. I wanted it to be exactly like Tiger Woods, like the game. And because everyone got so good at that game that you could take your shot in like less than 5 seconds. It was just like, all right, here.
Yeah,
Done.
there's some things.
This one you have to learn a lot more about, or you have to pay attention to a lot more.
Yeah,
Or at least I haven't figured out the workarounds to not figure that out.
you pretty much just got to master the how to shape a shot and trajectory on the ball.
Which is kind of what I'm trying to master, like in real life.
It is funny. It's fun hitting just power fades.
I heard Dillon actually downloaded it, but he rage quit and threw his controller. So I can't play it
He
anymore.
just started berating himself after he lost his first tee shot.
He's like, "You butt munch." He's on the range getting the training.
So it's tough. It's tough to play. Like tough to
No,
go
it's-
low.
I don't think it's necessarily tough.
It's not.
I think it's more difficult than some other golf games, but like I think I birdied the first 2 holes I played.
Putting takes a little bit.
I left myself with 2 short putts on those first ones, and then the next one I 3-putted. So I can't really act like I'm some expert at this game. I actually kind of stink at it, but
Well, you drive for dough and you putt for show.
Yeah, that's what's this thing people say.
is that what they say?
Maybe. Did I get that backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you putt for dough and you drive for show. I don't do either.
I do everything for show.
Everything's for show. I'm just out there full stunting on these dudes.
Breaking them boys off.
Yeah, they're like, damn, dude, Dave's like 15 over, but he looks good. Had a couple
But
good
he's doing it
shots.
with swag.
Dude, swaggiest 93 you'll ever see.
What, you had a 79 the other day? Don't feel don't
you know,
can't.
man, I didn't know if we were going to talk about that. But
No, it's right here on the rundown. Mention my 79 from the other day. Brett, do you have any breaking news for us? We haven't done this in a while.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, Will, I do. Thanks for asking. A little choose your adventure here, Dylan.
Oh shit.
Do you want to go natural disasters,
Uh-huh.
natural disasters, or natural disasters?
Oh, okay.
It's not about lava, I'm pretty sure.
Nope, that's the one that we're safe on.
Okay. Good. But yeah, let's go natural disasters.
There's 2 hurricanes coming our way, Dylan.
That's what I hear, man.
2 of them
Worried about it.
expected to hit more or less the same spot somewhere in East Texas,
Our folks
Louisiana.
on the coastline over there thinking about y'all.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Jake in Lake Charles.
He's one of them.
What about Cade, though?
Cade, is it Cade in Lake Charles or Jake in St. Louis?
Hard to say.
Cade and Lake Charles.
We have
Cade in Lake Charles.
half the guys who listen to this podcast are named Jake. It just worked out that way.
A lot of Jakes.
I don't
lot
hate the
of
name Jake.
I don't. Dave, what can you tell us about these hurricanes?
So we got Marco scheduled to make landfall in the next couple days. Louisiana-ish. It's losing some steam. It'll probably make landfall as a tropical storm. There's some upper level wind shear that's really kind of hindering development. Now, Laura's the one we got to watch. Laura's the one that's, I think, just south of Cuba now. We've got a more defined eye, which is, that's not what you want to see if you're in the path of the storm. So anywhere along the line, if you're Corpus Christi, up through Houston, Beaumont, shout out to B Vegas, all the way into New Orleans, the entire coastline.
We're not doing B Vegas for Beaumont, are we?
Some people are.
Where are all my Beaumonsters at?
Big money Texas.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So look out, because it's they're thinking a category 2, maybe 3, could be stronger. The Gulf's very warm right now, so we'll see.
Normally I say get me a hurricane before I go insane, but in this case, no thank you. Stay away.
Yeah, I've often said that too.
No thank you. Do you want some lava news?
Do you have some?
I have some lava news for
Really?
you. If you want lava news.
Always
you can-
welcome.
Is it Yellowstone or are we?
No, this is actually out of this Earth.
Oh,
Apparently,
Yeah.
lava tubes beneath the surface of Mars and the Moon could be, respectively, 100 to 1,000 times wider than lava tubes on Earth, which could provide shelter and create exploration opportunities for astronauts in the future, according to a new study.
lava tube?
We don't want to see what's in
Why
those
do
tubes.
you want to go in the lava tubes? There's gonna be nothing.
They're essentially caves created by lava as it flows from a volcanic vent beneath a hardened surface, and on Earth, these lava tubes can be found in Hawaii, the Canary Islands, Australia, and Iceland. but they're only about 33 feet to 98 feet. These ones on other planets, though, they're huge. We're going to be
Huge.
living in these by the end of our
Wait,
lives.
did you say on other planets?
Mars?
You don't want to see the kind of creatures that are in lava tubes on Mars. I don't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I
I've
do,
always
but
heard
I don't
people
want to be
say
a part of
yeah.
that.
Lava tube, man.
Sheesh.
I got more out of this Earth news, Will.
Well, I was gonna say that like it'd be cool if they did like lava tube steak and they had like a hibachi restaurant set up in one of
what's
these
wrong with
tubes,
you?
and then we could just like you could cook it with the lava.
Dude, no one's doing lava tube steaks.
The hibachi chef has like a thing, but there's lava underneath it instead of being just like a griddle with like gas.
What's wrong with you?
Dude, the lava tube would be a dope ride at Schlitterbahn.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
It's just
Mhm.
like hot tub, heated water, nitro infused. You just go down the slide, like the Bubba tub, but with lava, or just hot water.
Sounds tight, honestly.
It's supposed to be an asteroid that's going to hit.
The day before election day, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, with 2020.
Hey, what
Classic.
2020 is that?
Well,
Is
All right, now
it
hear
going
me
to come
out.
close or is it going to hit?
Here's the deal.
Okay.
It's supposed to come close, but there's a point. I think it's 0.04% chance of it hitting us. I don't know how you don't have that figured out in the calculations, right? Like you have a speed.
space debris
have a
throws
mass.
everything off.
I think I ask this question every single time. Say that this asteroid.
Yeah.
Say that this asteroid hits China.
Yeah.
What's that going to do to us over here?
It wouldn't be good. Well, I don't know how big this thing is.
If you get a bad one, it throws all the dust and stuff into the atmosphere, and it the winds bring it over here.
Have we reached out to Ben Affleck yet? So you could go up there, you know what I mean, with this squad, and they could just like blow it up.
Do an Armageddon thing there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen it?
Oh, you should. You'd like that.
No,
What?
I
You
wouldn't.
you
It
would
looks
love
Have you
terrible.
ever seen
that.
Armageddon?
Yeah.
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
It looks terrible.
Well, it's not
It's
great.
not.
Well, just say what you want to say because I know what you're going to say.
It's overrated.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
It's overrated. I only watched it in high school because the girls that I liked watched it. I simped for them, and so I was like, you know what? I'll watch this 5 times in a row if you need me
The
to.
Armageddon simp.
Those girls were into my world.
Anyway,
When I saw the asteroid was only 6 feet in diameter.
what?
Yeah, I get a little less
Who
nervous
cares?
about that.
So it's going to be like 2 when it gets to our atmosphere.
Right.
That's just like throwing a Yeti in the pool, you know?
right.
It's
You're gonna
like,
see one of those cool Russian dash cam videos. It's gonna like break a couple windows and we're fine.
come on.
It's more about the day that it's gonna hit. Is like 2020 election day stuff.
Yeah, but like if it hits like 2 miles from here, are we even gonna know?
There's probably a chance of these for like most days out of the year, and they're just focusing on this one because it's the day before Election Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if it pops a hole in like the roof of the White House, I'll be like, well, that's a little.
Right. That'd be symbolic.
Yeah.
Weird.
Anyway, Dave, you heard about the wildfires in California?
Yeah, very scary.
Apparently, the redwoods are in danger.
I don't like that because I have not had a chance to see them.
I have. It's pretty cool.
You got up in like Monterey, Pebble Beach.
Dude, you just saw some oak trees. Shut up.
Yeah.
I went to Muir Woods. Are those redwoods?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went to,
Muir
yeah.
Woods is sweet.
Muir Woods is tight. Dave's never been.
Yeah, be careful out there with all those fires, man.
That's scary, man.
very
Come
scary.
on.
It's scary.
Very
It's
scary.
scary. We're shouts to our Northern California backers out there. I think that's where it mostly is.
Colorado's got some too.
Yeah, I heard you can't see
Gosh.
the mountains from Denver anymore because of the smoke
Just know that they're blue.
when it's 38 degrees.
Right.
I heard the smoke has made its way all the way up to Vancouver, and you can hardly even see Banff from Vancouver
Are you
anymore.
serious?
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Troublesome.
It's, very,
That's a
it's
problem,
not good.
Brett.
I can't wait to do a Banff and Vancouver in the same day and just one-handed burger
It's
in
gonna
both
take up your whole
spots.
It's
day.
gonna be
though.
so inconvenient for you.
I
but
just hit
I can't wait
3
till you do it just to prove a point.
I just hit 3 Brett jokes in one 6-second sentence.
What was it again? Do you want to run that back?
No.
Okay. Should we get out of here?
That was fun.
Loaded episode, boys.
That was fun.
We got the bullet back and everything.
We got Club Cool knocking on the door too.
Oh, they
We
can't
better
wait
get
to get in here in the stew and record.
They're going to do something cool, I can tell.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
in. Bye.